You haven't got ADD, you've got a fucking gift. Now, here's two things you need to understand about the origin of ADD and how to overcome it. The first thing you need to understand about ADD is an attention deficit disorder. So it comes about in families with children, specifically when one of the parents is imposing their values on top of the child. So if the parent comes from the world of hard knocks, they've had a series of things happen to them throughout their lives. And because of that, they birth into the world of child and they go, okay, my child is going to get to live the life I never got to live. Because the parent hasn't worked out that the negative things that happened to them were actually to tool them up and equip them and had lots of blessings in them. So the parent feels, I don't want the child to live the life I lived. So now the parent is imposing their values on top of the child. And between 0 and 7 years old, the child will abandon their values and adopt the values of the parent. Now, the parent does this out of the goodness of their heart, but they don't realize that the child has their own values. And they're not encouraging the child in terms of their values. They're imposing their values on top of the child. It's an attention deficit disorder. So what does the child do at the age of 8? They decide they want to take their values back and they become hyper. So now we've got attention deficit hyper disorder. Got it? The best way to help a child overcome this is, number one, you got to understand that no matter what happened to you in your life, it was a gift and a blessing. Never impose your values on top of your children. Number two, help the child work out what their values are and encourage the child in terms of their values. And when you encourage the child in terms of their values, they know that you love them. Now, finally, never ask a child to try to fit in. Everything that happened to you in your life was there in order for you to stand out, not to fit in. You don't want to fit in with everybody else. You want to friggin' stand out. So get that what happened to you is a blessing. And when you do this, you will never impose your values on top of your children and you'll encourage them in terms of that. And ADD is wiped out of the family. Got it? Like, follow, share, and remember, live your life inspired.